If you guys love great content and even better editing, go check out Exclusive News Insider. You will not be disappointed. Great channel. What's good with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir. I said it. Real Talk Boxing. It's a privilege and honor and a blessing to be back at you beautiful people again. Now, last night I did a live stream on Chris Colbert versus Nayan Bayar. And it was a pretty good fight. And I came down kind of hard on Chris Colbert, man. I really did. I wasn't impressed with the lack of body work. I wasn't impressed with the fact that he would switch to a left-handed stance and his defense went to crap. Those were just a small handful of things that he did wrong in that fight. But I honestly, after reevaluating the fight and analyzing it once more, Chris Colbert did an amazing job. First off, he was scheduled to fight Yuriorkis Gamboa. And a week and a half, 2 weeks prior to the fight, there was a late-minute replacement, Nayan Bayar. Now, when you're in training camp and you're training for a specific fighter, you have specific sparring partners who's giving you a specific look. And that was for Gamboa, not Nayan Bayar. And for Colbert to get in that ring, never mind the fact that he couldn't hurt Nayan Bayar, to win almost every single round and being in there with a totally different fighter from what he's been training for months, that speaks volumes. I didn't give the kid enough credit in the live stream. I was just, a little frustrated because I just cannot stand lack of body work. We snatched a body. That's what you're supposed to do from round one. And he didn't do that. But nevertheless, he was supposed to be facing a totally different fighter with a totally different style. So to go in, like I said, and win in a fashion that he won, it was spectacular. I can't really come down on him too hard like I did in the live stream. But sometimes I read into things the wrong way. Sometimes my emotions gets the better of me. And last night they did because I was a little frustrated about that. But man, Colbert did his thing. Chris Colbert did his thing. Now he ran into a couple of shots. He got buzzed a couple of times. He did a little stinky leg on a couple of shots that Nayan Bayar caught him with. But nevertheless, the jab was nasty. The jab was freaking nasty. The combinations were nasty. The hand speed was freaking nasty. With switching to lefty and watch your defense go from immaculate to crap, you have to stop that. As soon as he would switch to lefty, his hands would drop right by his waist, and he would try to throw this stupid lead uppercut from the outside. Throwing uppercuts from the outside is the worst thing to do. That's a freaking formula for disaster because you're going to get countered with a hook. I'm just saying. So you can't do that. But for the most part, what he did in the ring with a fighter that he wasn't even training for was amazing. Now, after the fight, there was some talk. I heard Tank Davis' name get brought up. No. That's a no. No-go. That fight's not going to happen. The fight that I would really like to see Colbert in is against Leo Santa Cruz. I think that fight would be amazing. Good test for the young man. Santa Cruz is a fighter that is still able, despite the fact that he got knocked out by Tank Davis, he's still game. And I would love to see him in that ring with Santa Cruz, preferably next. And who knows what Colbert could do against Santa Cruz. I mean, as far as skill set, I give that to Colbert. As far as putting together punches very strategically, I give that to Colbert. But does he have enough grit? Does he have enough inner warrior in him to withstand the barrage and storm that Santa Cruz would bring to him? I mean, it will not be an easy fight for Colbert. But is he in there? Is it winnable for Colbert? I say yeah. I say yeah, but I would give the slighter edge to the more experienced Santa Cruz. I really would, but that's the fight I want to see. I don't want, I heard Tank's name come up, and I threw that out the door real fast. Nah, we want to see him against Santa Cruz. But I have to give the young man more credit than I did last night on the live stream for what you did against the last-minute replacement. Last-minute replacement fighters could be a tough fight for anybody. For anybody. And in some spots in that fight for Colbert, it was pretty tough. He was in there tough, 2 or 3 rounds. But his boxing skills, his fundamentals, man, that's what carried him to victory. Despite, a handful of mistakes that he made in that fight, for the most part, he made it look easy against a late-minute replacement. So I can't really come down on him hard, man. Did you guys see that fight? I know a lot of people weren't interested in it, but I saw it, and I'm glad I watched it. It told me a lot about Chris Colbert, judging by what he did against somebody that he wasn't even training for. But never mind my comments on what I'm talking about. I want to know yours. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless. Until the next time, Real Talk Boxing. We up and we out of here, baby.